Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, we'll be playing some Nourishing Earth into Russia 6. And see, we have board H starting. Okay, and this is our first game with Nourishing on the channel. Set up. Okay, so Nourishing is an aspect that came out in the Nature Incarnate expansion, is going to replace our special role. And it gives us a second innate, as well as a new special rule. It says whenever you gain majors, you also gain a minor, so it makes that G2 far more enticing, and that helps fix one of Earth's biggest problems, and that your G2 on the Spirit is awful, but you need to draft cards to win games. So Nourishing helps make your G2 a lot better. In fact, it makes it probably too good, but this Spirit has plenty of issues, so it's trying to at least make it more enjoyable. It also gives us this left innate, which allows us to gather Dahan, add vitality tokens, and then it increases the health of Dahan as well as adding Dahan. And finally, you get to lose Year of Perfect Stillness and you gain Voracious Growth, which is a nice damage card and also can remove Blight. And this card is going to be essential for allowing us to hit this Nourishing innate. So we have Russia. I'm pretty sure, so definitely board H is not a good board for us because we start off in the corner over here, and it's starting Explorer's Mountain, though that actually might be decent. But I am not sure. Oh no, that's definitely a bad. That's actually a terrible Explorer for us because usually we like using this Nourishing innate to counterattack and basically solve a land, and we're not gonna be able to do that here. But it's not the end of the world. We'll just take some Blight. Okay, so how do you play Nourishing? What should you do? A lot of times you're going to want to avoid playing rituals, and you end up playing the rest of your cards. So what I like to do is I usually either play, usually draw turn 1, followed by these two cards turn 2. And then if you play these two cards turn 2, you'll hit that max left innate, and that's quite powerful. It also gives you a defend, and then you can heal a blight in the slow. And then draw allows you to set up stuff. So I go presence from bottom track. A lot of times I like choosing G3 first. You could be really greedy in G2 and then kind of grab a major and a minor and then build a plan off that. I like G3ing, especially on this board, just because I can then get access to the wetlands, so then I can kind of hit pretty much all of my lands. And now that I think about it, I actually could use draw to set up Dahan and then use my left innate. So I was complaining at first, but I think that's just because I have not played enough Nourishing. Now, we did pass up Hardworking Settlers. That's really important. Mountain Build and Jungle. And yeah, I mean, I guess that's pretty good for us because we could do Drop of the Fruitful Earth, gathering two explorers here, also gathering two Dahan. I'm leaving a Dahan here on H6 because this land can come up down the road. I'm grabbing the Dahan from H1 because it's at least going to be 2 turns before that land comes up again. And I might actually rush a 6 here now that I think about it. Time passes, and that's because I want to defend this land, but yeah, I want to defend this land, but I don't have Dahan there. Yeah, because I would defend this and then use my innate here, solving this land as well, but I don't think I can do that. So maybe we just, like, what if we both do, or play both of these cards? This is where we G2, getting a major here. And like I said, you pretty much always want majors, because then you can just, you get a free minor. So always, what do we get? Blood-Rack Plague is kind of interesting. We do have the Earth Animal. A lot of times you're going to forget your rituals. Honestly, these are pretty medium cards. Cleansing Flood could be... no, Cleansing Flood is just never going to work. I was thinking maybe we can max these innates. Or max the Cleansing Flood innate with water, but we're just never going to... We'll have to get to 4 plays. It's going to cost us so much. I think... I think it's Insatiable. I mean, Insatiable is the best card out of the four. And at least with Insatiable, I have Vitality. I also have Blight Healing, so I can really make use of Insatiable. It also adds beasts, and I'm probably going to lose a beast here. So we also get a minor. We did get a air animal, water, which helps us threshold our Insatiable, like something like Insatiable plus Scream Disease plus Drought means we're only one animal away from thresholding this. And then by playing those three cards, we actually will threshold our left innate. So I think it is Scream Disease, which is kind of wild. Um, I could go with Call to Tend, as this is that water plant that's also really good. Instead, the only negative is it lacks the air wanting to threshold Insatiable, but the effect is better. I think it's actually Call to Tend, just a slightly better effect. And I think we do these two. Really sucks. I mean, maybe I. Oh gosh, yeah, because there has to be two Dahan to gain the Dahan. I mean, maybe we do it. We use the innate here. Like we guard the healing land there. Gosh, I feel so bad doing this, but guard the healing land. Then we use the left innate, gathering a Dahan, and then we add a vitality there. And I don't even add Dahan just because. Actually, what if I don't get the counterattack? What if we do it here then? We gather the Dahan, we add the vitality, and then we add a Dahan. Maybe this is what we do. We basically set up to solve this land next turn. There's like a 50-50. That's what that left innate. See what happens here. Oh, and this should be defended for Harvest Bounty, Harvest Dust. Awesome. Because that means yeah, I mean this is very good for us. Ooh, this is interesting. 4, 6, 7 damage there. And Dahan have 4 health. Oh wow, this is so good. I have some very interesting plays here. So I could choose this land and basically fade it so nothing happens. I could actually choose the stands here. 7. So I lose a Dahan, but I completely clear the land and I lose the vitality. That seems really good for me. I think I do that. I think I choose the sands here. Ravages. So all the Dahan have +2 health because of the left innate. So they're doing 7 damage. That only kills 1 Dahan because it needs 8 to kill 2 Dahan, and then I actually clear the land. Playing all of this, I can push this guy. We'll push it over here to the mountain. Actually, I think we go here. It's sad that I'm pushing it here, but the main reason is I don't want this mountain to become very problematic because there's going to be a blight there. So then now it's going to be very hard for me to get to Han there via my left innate. Beasts destroy, 1 fear, killing this guy, pushing this here. And now I can actually set up to clear this land next turn. If Wetlands explores. Your card does not affect coastal. Okay, so we're hoping for sands possibly. So now we've actually covered both of our explorers, which is nice here. Yeah, so sands is probably better here. So let's ravage. Russia 6, we don't have to. And explore is sands. Nice. Okay, so we ignore the coast and have to explore here on H8. And then I've set up. I could do voracious growth, killing this town, and that kind of almost creates a pocket if I get beast damage. What's the benefits? Oh no, I have to rush a 6 here then. So I think we just use Voracious Growth, damaging this 1 fear, killing that, and we have to push this guy. I think we push over here to the town. I could push it here and just take a blight there. Just be like, whatever. Maybe that's what I do. I need to play more Nourishing. Probably. Oh wait, I could play both of these cards, right? Oh, I see. I get this left innate. That's pretty sweet. I mean that is very expensive though. I'd have to G3. I mean, it definitely doesn't make sense to do it now. Um, Hmm. It is awkward that this needs lands with Dahan to remove Blight, and this can't move Dahan into lands with Blight. It's kind of sad. Yeah, I think I push this guy over to here. Take the Blight, or do I do it here? Maybe I do it here, and we just plan to rush a 6 there, and then Insatiable. And then I can move the Dahan out. Maybe that's the play, so it's going to have, what, 3 Explorers, a town, and a city? Oh gosh, and it's going to have to escalate, right? So then it's actually going to be a lot of Explorers. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With Insatiable, and I'm only going to have 3 beasts there. That's only going to be 6 damage. 3, 5, 2, 4, 5. And it kills all of the Dahan. Oh no, it does 2 damage to all of the Dahan. Hmm. Yeah, but that's going to do a ton of damage to Dahan there. I don't think I want to lose any of my Dahan in that land. So I guess I would use Call to 10 to move the Dahan out and then make that play. I don't think I want to do something like that there. Hmm. I guess I could do that land here, put the Vitality down, and make that play. This 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's just not enough. I guess I could go here. Oh, right, but I would have to Insatiable early on to do that. That's like a turn in advance. We do it here. Okay, so I think we do that. We don't. I think we do this and this. Okay, so I think if this is the case, we actually reclaim here. Putting our presence over here in the sands. And I believe we're going to rush a 6, we're going to build over here, we're going to escalate here, and then we have the tech though. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to play Fruitful this turn because I can't play it next turn. As well as Voracious Growth this turn. And then next turn, that's going to be 2 energy. I'll be at 2. Next turn, we'll be at 5. And then I can play these 2. If I do these 2, I also hit the innate. Yeah, so that's what we do with the G3. Yep. This is what we do this turn. We'll have that left innate adding a vitality. Wow, it's so powerful to add vitality every turn. Jeez. So strong. Like part of me wants to just do it here, but I mean I want to add the Dahan, but then Dashbul is going to do damage to Dahan. Not sure. So I think I'm supposed to use the left innate here with Nourishing, gathering a Dahan here and adding a vitality there. And then I get to add a Dahan with that left innate. And essentially what I'm doing is I don't really have another target to do that in. Like I could choose the sands. Actually, what if we did just choose the sands so it looks like this? I just want to be able to have more Dahan over here, but I think we do this, and then next turn we can choose this sands with the innate. And then this vitality will protect if it's like coast or sands. Okay, I think I see what I'm doing. This is very good. Lesser Spirits is insane for us. So I think I discard Call to Tend, destroying a presence. Wow, that's really good. Goodbye presence, and we get an element. I believe I go with the sun so that I can eventually hit my innates, I think. I mean, I'm pretty much never going to hit this though, right? Because I think I'll have to play this card plus another, I mean, I guess it's possible. Okay, no, well, I think the sun is the best play. The other option would be like an air. But, okay, so we paid for it. We gained the permanent element. We get to push a beast now. We'll push this beast to here. that I can't push it to here, so I can gather. I'm going to gather to Dahan. That's actually really good for me because now I can gather Dahan into this land, and then I can possibly play Call to Tend there. Kind of crazy I said that because Call to Tend is usually a terrible card. So Ravage, we have to rush a 6. Let's do our builds. That's how it looks. And the Explore with an Escalation is Mountain, and Mountain is really bad for us. Well, maybe not. Because we do have Voracious Growth, can kill this town here. We can kind of create a little bit of a pocket. And luckily the event pulled Dahan here, so that's... I guess that is pretty good for us. So I think I already talked about the damage here. I think I'm supposed to go with gathering these 2 Dahan here. Gathering this. And the idea is I'm going to defend 4 here with Guard the Healing Land. Healing the Blight. The land is still going to Ravage. I'll lose 2 Dahan, but then I can do some damage here. Presence from top track here. And we're going to choose the energy, 2 energy. Putting the presence here. Like I said, guard the healing land. Nice defend 4. And I also, if I get Dahan defend, it'll also solve the land nicely for me. We now have that left innate. We choose that here. Oh, gathering a Dahan, adding a Dahan, adding a Vitality. Then we can do Insatiable. We add the Blight, adding the Disease. Oh, there should be a town here as well. 1, 2, 3. We do 6 damage. 2, 4. So I think we go kill this and this. Like all this, and I get to push the Explorer. We'll push over here. I guess the actually this should have been gone. I should actually just got rid of the Vitality. Oops. I also do 6 damage to Han. We just do 2, 2, 2. I guess. Actually, we'll go 2, 2, 1, and 1. Because that means they'll kill these 2 Dahan. Then there'll be 2 damage left, and they'll allocate 2 damage here, and then it won't kill the Dahan, and then I lose a beast. I have 2 beasts here. Hopefully that made sense. Because my Dahan have 4 health, I'm doing 6 damage with Insatiable, but I can allocate the damage how I'd like. So the Dahan normally have 2, but they have +2 because of the left innate here. Cool. Okay, and we have new species spread. Kind of makes me sad here. I mean, yeah, I mean, it really makes me sad because this is probably just going to add a blight. Let's see. We can't pay for it, and it does not. We then gain we do not gain an energy, and then we have to add a disease, doing 2 damage and lands with the Han. I guess we go here. Killing this because I want to be able to solve the sands. At least it stops this. Unfortunately, I only have 1 Dahan left. But is what it is. Your cards. I think because that's the case, we remove this here. And oh, I guess that's the negative here, right? Because I think I'm blighting still. That is it. So I will be losing a beast. It's still very fine though. Like next turn, I think I can run this back. Yeah, I run this back next turn, and that probably wins the game. Gather a town to a coastal land. Yep, actually that wins the game really nicely. So we gather that in there. So Sands Ravage. Oh, it double builds. Oh no, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so Sands Ravage. Goodbye, beast. Nice knowing you. As I mentioned before, we lose 2 Dahan, but then we can kill these guys. Dead. Push the Explorer because we blighted no Russia 6. Build coasts. Build and build. I actually need to escalate off the mountains. Let me do that. So we'll go Explorer and Explorer. Actually, we'll put both explorers over here in the sands because there's no way I can explore there. And so we, oh no, what am I talking about? We don't have to escalate. The bomb is coast, so we're okay. But we will need to explore off the Sands Mountain. So explore and explore. And we actually just win the game, as I was saying, with the Insatiable here. Or no, we're actually very close to. Oh yeah, we're 1 damage off. That is kind of unfortunate for us. Let's reclaim. I think we're still supposed to do the combo though. I think we still do these 2 cards. We use that because I want to be able to have the Dahan counterattack, but I don't think I can. We use the left innate here. Like, if I do Insatiable first, then all of the Dahan die. If I do my innate first, then they don't die, but then I can't get value off healing the Blight. I think we do this. The same thing. We do Insatiable. And then it's, what is this? 1, 2, 3. Do damage, 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 damage. We do 6 damage. It's 3. Yeah, we do this. Yep. Dude. 6 damage. Killing all of this. Pushing this explorer. Throw it over here to the sands. And then we have guard the healing land, defend 4. And lose the beast. Yep. You know, so we just win because the defend 4 here. Also beast damage. Well, if we could have played around just winning here in the fast, but I kind of messed up. That's still fine though. What I mean by that is I could have damaged all of the buildings and then beast damage would have cleared the land, but this also works. Adding into Han, we have, what is it? Is it map makers? It is map makers, but does not matter. Isolate. Isolate. I would have just isolated the coast and that ravages, and that's GG. So a very solid game. Very, very powerful spirit in Nourishing. I mean, this is why I rate up Nourishing pretty high. I mean, I've read that it could be even into S tier. I'm not entirely sure yet. I mean, but I mean, this felt really, really strong. Now, granted, this is solo. I also did get Insatiable Hunger, which is kind of exactly what we wanted. But yeah, like even if this went longer, I mean, we had answers for this land. I mean, most of our board was pocketed. Well, I guess they actually would have explored. Now that I think about it, I think they would have explored here. Right? I think I might have forgotten to put that explorer there. But regardless, like I said, I had the solution over here on H3. But yeah, I mean, this felt really, really strong. If you like this video, like, subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next video.